In this video, I'm going to show you how to promote your affiliate links using YouTube ads. Now, YouTube ads are incredibly powerful and profitable, so make sure you watch this entire video to learn how to do it the right way. For the best tips and tricks to learn affiliate marketing and internet entrepreneurship, be sure to subscribe to the channel and ring the bell to be notified when I upload a brand new video. Also, click the first link in the description or go to alstongodbolt.com/start for my #1 recommended way to start a full-time income online. Hello, my name is Alston Godbolt with alstongodbolt.com. I'm an affiliate marketer and internet entrepreneur who has helped thousands of people across multiple platforms make passive income, and today I want to help you. All right, so as I mentioned, YouTube ads are really powerful, and there's a basic way, like an entry-level novice way and an advanced way. Comment down below if you want me to do another video on advanced topics. This video is going to be basically focused on entry-level beginner topics so that you can get up and running and start making money. So I'm just going to walk you through the process step by step, and we're going to use Bluehost. A lot of people like to promote Bluehost. I'm going to show you how to do it, how to get up and running so that you can potentially start making some money. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to go to ads.google.com or just search Google Ads. The next thing you want to do, if you don't already have an account, obviously you want to start now. I have an account, so I'm just going to sign up. Once I sign in, I'm going to jump back with you so that you can actually see how a Google ad is set up step by step. All right, so the first thing that you want to do is you want to click on New Campaign, and then click on New Campaign again. And then what you want to do is give it a title, just some basic things. So what we're going to do is we want to do this for leads. Now, there's two ways to do your ads. You can either send it directly to an affiliate offer, which I don't necessarily recommend, or you can set it to a landing page or a bridge page and collect the leads. That is my preferred way because you can actually make more money over a longer period of time, and you have a lower risk of your ad being banned. When you run it directly to an affiliate offer, sometimes these ad companies don't like it, like Facebook absolutely hates that. And so ultimately I recommend that you try and collect leads. So we're just going to click on leads here, and then we're going to do video. Another thing you could do, let's get rid of this. Another thing that you could do is a lot of people like to create a campaign without goals or guidance. It doesn't really matter. It still takes you to the same spot. You can click on video, and then you are going to have an option between custom video campaign, non-skippable in-stream, out-stream, drive conversions, or ad sequence. So we're just going to leave it on custom video campaign and click on continue. When we click on continue, now we can give it a name and we can kind of walk through this process. Let's change the name to, let's call this Bluehost Test. Bluehost Test. Just like this. And then we're going to leave the maximum CPV, cost per view, as is. And then we can change the total. We can either spend an allotted amount, so like $100 total, or we can change this to daily. What I recommend that you do is start off with $5 per day just to see how your ad goes. Now, if your ad doesn't run, you can bump that up. If you're not finding success, you can stop it. But $5 a day is a pretty good place to start. Always use a start and end date, in my opinion, just so that your ad's not running. Maybe you forget about it. Maybe you run into some sort of emergency and you can't monitor it. So what we could do is let's set it for 2 weeks. So we know that we're going to spend $5 per day for 2 weeks. We can always come back in and change it if need be. And then under networks here, we want to make sure that we are removing video partners on the display network. We only want it to show on YouTube, and we can also remove the search results as well. And then you can keep it on YouTube, as you can see here. Next, we want to select the countries. I select the big 6: Australia, Canada, Ireland, New Zealand, United Kingdom, and then the United States. Languages, English. We want to make sure you're using whatever language that you're using. And then when we click down for standard inventory type, now, if you are a brand, let's say you're Disney or you are Walmart and you have a brand to protect, you're probably going to select limited. But if you're an affiliate marketer, you're going to select expanded. Expanded is actually going to let you run in front of more videos, and it's actually going to wind up being a little bit cheaper. So you're going to get more bang for your buck. If you're not sure, just pick standard. It's okay. I usually run expanded and have never run into any issues. Now, this is another reason why you want to run it to a landing page or a bridge page so that you aren't disrupting or affecting Bluehost or whatever affiliate program that you're working with. You're not messing up their brand. So that's another reason why you want to run to a landing page. Again, you could do directly to an affiliate offer, but I don't recommend it. I've done it before. I recommend that you do as I say and not as I do. So we keep going here. We click on this. And then what we can do is we can exclude embedded videos and exclude live stream. This will just prevent it from showing up on live streams. Most people, in my experience, don't really care about the video that shows up during a live stream or embedded. Next, if we click down here on related, we can, if we want to, we're going to skip this for now and then click on additional settings, and we can take a look. What I like to do is I like to remove TV screens, because for the most part, people aren't clicking on ads on TV screens. And so we only are going to show up for computers, mobile phones, and tablets. If we want to, we can change operating systems, device models, and networks, but we're just going to leave it as is. Next, we can go down to frequency capping, just like this. And then what you could do is, if you only want your video to show up maybe 3 times for an individual person, you can put the frequency capping. In my experience, this isn't really a huge deal. You could do this if you wanted to make sure you're getting the most amount of exposure, so it's reaching more people. It's not being shown to the same people over and over again. We could limit this to 2 or 3 per day if we wanted to. So we'll do 2 like that. And then cap view frequency, we'll leave it to 2 as well. So now that we have that, we can keep going. And if we wanted to, we can make sure that this ad is viewed during certain periods of time. I leave this. I usually don't mess with this at all. And then we can actually give this a name. Now, what you can do is you can create multiple ads within a campaign. So if you think about it, the campaign is like a cabinet. And then within the cabinet, you can have different folders. And then within folders, you can have different files. And that's basically how campaigns are set up as well. So the campaign is going to be the cabinet. And then within the cabinet, you can have different folders. So the different folder is going to be the ad, the group ad. And then within, you can actually change it as well. So what we can do is we could just say like Bluehost 1, just like this. And again, this is the basic tutorial. If you want a more advanced tutorial, which would be a little bit longer, comment down below advanced, and I can come back and make another one. Now, the cool thing with demographics is you can get as targeted as you want. And what you could do is, if we're promoting Bluehost, we could target maybe people that are in a certain age range, maybe people that are between 18 and 54, maybe people older than 55 aren't interested in getting a website, but I'm going to leave this as is. The nice thing with Bluehost is it's relatively inexpensive and it can be applicable to a wide variety. We can go down here to audience segment. If you wanted to, you can segment it even more. We could even click on this. Depending on your affiliate program, it might actually have a segment already built out for you. You can just click on it and go. As you can see here, it says web hosting. We could use this. I think this is a custom ad set that I had created before. But you could do web hosting. And if you look over here on the right-hand side, you can see this would get 72 million impressions, but we're going to clear that for now. What we can do, and what I would prefer to do, is actually look at the keywords. Now, to do this, there's a few different ways to do it. One, you can think about questions that people are asking. So we could do something like Bluehost versus, and that's going to obviously show up in front of people that are interested in Bluehost. We could also do Bluehost review, and that's again going to show up in front of people that are interested in Bluehost. Another thing that you could do is go back over to the website and take a look at the words that are bold. So for example, if we look here, WordPress, we could copy this and jump back over and do that. So as you can see, as I add more keywords, the impressions are going to increase. So if we come back here, we could also do website builder. So anytime someone searches website builder on YouTube, there's a potential that our ad shows up. So website builder, WordPress. We could also do shared hosting. We're also going to do web hosting as well. And you're going to see this number is going to continue to go up and up and up, which is really cool because the affiliate program, the website's telling us exactly the type of keywords that we should be bidding on or searching for. Now, one thing before I continue on, you may not actually bid on the brand name or brand name keywords. You want to make sure that you are checking out the affiliate program. For example, Bluehost probably doesn't want you to bid on Bluehost simply because they're already bidding on Bluehost, but you could bid on WordPress, website builder, shared hosting, and let's see, I think web hosting again. Okay, so we've got that, but you can just scroll through and look. You can look and see what is important to this website. So everything your website needs from startup to success. We could also include things like how to start a blog, how to start a website. We could say how to create blog, or we could even just say create blog, create website, We could do like e-commerce website or e-com website, things of that nature, things that people are going to be searching for that are related, that they're going to need. We have a pretty good list here. I'm actually going to delete these in just a second and show you another way and potentially cooler way that you can get in front of a targeted group of people. We could also do online stores, manage WordPress. These are keywords that are showing up. Let's see, online stores. We could also do managed WordPress like this. Now, if you have AHREFS, it's a keyword research tool that I talk about a lot on this channel, you could actually go through and look at the keywords that this website ranks for. For example, I'm just going to open up AHREFS real quick just to show you how easy it is. So we're going to go to ahrefs.com and we're going to sign in. I'll jump back with you after I'm signed in. All right, so now that I'm signed in, I can just type in bluehost.com just like this. Now, if you don't have AHREFS, you can't afford it. Doing the method that I mentioned a little bit earlier is going to work for you as well. Did I spell blue wrong? I think I spelled Bluehost wrong. B-L-U-E host.com. There we go. So that's a little bit better. So if we could just keep scrolling and find different words. And as you can see, look at things that are bolded. Brilliant theme, WordPress theme. You could also put in here as well. So potentially WordPress theme. All right, so now that we have that, let's go back over and take a look at the organic keywords that they rank for. And we could just go through and pull out things that do not have Bluehost. We could actually exclude Bluehost like this, Bluehost, hit enter. And then again, let's see, Bluehost. They should rank for things other than Bluehost. That's surprising, but you can see WordPress hosting. Why didn't Bluehost show up? Bluehost. So we exclude Bluehost like that. That's weird. Anyway, potentially that should work. So as you can see here, we have a list of probably close to 10 keywords, and you're going to see there's 29 million impressions. This is just one way. Another way is simply with topics. And once again, you can sift through here and find topics that are relevant. For example, let's see if we can search, let's search website like this. And then we got to spell these words correctly. Let's get rid of that one. And you could potentially, maybe e-commerce services, you could find different, let's try WordPress. And you could even put the domain name of Bluehost right in here as well. So we could do something like WordPress like that, and then see if there are topics that pop up and we could potentially add them. But for example, we can add e-commerce services, and right now it's at 29 million. Let's see if that goes up or down to 130,000. So what happens is if you add a second layer, that is actually going to narrow your search. It'll refine your search, make it more narrow, but it should make it more targeted so that you're getting in front of people that are actually interested. We're just going to delete that real quick. And then the final way, potentially the best way, and I think the way that most people realize that you can do YouTube ads is simply with putting it in front of channels, YouTube channels that are already talking about the topic. So what we could do is we could just do like Bluehost review like this, and then find channels. So if we look at, we can do YouTube channels, we could do YouTube videos, and select all of these, and then our ad, our Google ad, YouTube ad will actually show up in front of these actual videos. And so what's going to happen is this is actually going to refine the search so much that it's not going to work. What I recommend that you do is do one or the other. Either do keywords or do placements. You can't do both. So what we can do is we can delete this like that. And what we can do is we can actually select more of these. And then let's see, we'll click on these and we could just click on as many as we wanted to. And then you could do the same thing for like how to create a website, how to build a website, Bluehost review, Bluehost versus. So if we did like, let's do Bluehost versus like this. And then you're going to see that there are over 1,000 videos. And once again, we could just click these and it's going to be automatically added. And let's see, as you can see, SiteGround versus Bluehost. This is in Spanish. Bluehost versus A2 hosting. You could potentially do this and get in front of people that are ready to go when it comes to Bluehost. They've made a decision. We could also niche up here to like how to start a blog like that. And once again, we can click all of these. I'm just trying to go high enough so that we can get, so you can see there's 5,000 impressions. We could click all of these just like that. We could even do like how to start a website just like that. And then once again, we're going to click on all of these. And again, you can do this for any niche. I just like to show you Bluehost because a lot of people like and are interested in Bluehost. So if we click on all of these, 20 impressions, that's lower than I would expect, but it's a good place to start. So let me just make sure that I've got everything else cleared here. 20,000 impressions for people that are interested. The next thing that we can do is we can set the maximum cost per view. So this is the maximum amount of money that we are willing to spend for each view. And what I recommend that you do is start off with a low number, like let's do 10 cents. You can go as low as 8, but you want to do something pretty low so that you're not spending more money than you have to. Now, if you realize that your ad is not being shown or you're not spending any money, you always want to go back and increase it to maybe 20, 30, or 40 cents. The final thing that you want to do is you want to add the URL to the ad or video that you've created. Now, you have to have a YouTube channel, obviously, in order to run YouTube ads. Make sure that the video that you upload is unlisted, because if it's not unlisted, you're going to wind up tanking the views. You're going to tank the analytics for that video, because YouTube doesn't separate the analytics. YouTube is going to see that that's a poor video, and so actually it won't run very well. And the other thing is you can only run ads to your videos. You can't pick someone else's video and run ads. That won't work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a URL to one of my videos, and then we're going to take a look at the estimates on the side. All right, so I've added a video, and we're just going to select skippable in-stream ads. So the cool thing with skippable in-stream ads is that you will not pay if someone watches less than 30 seconds of your video. So when people click on skip, that's a good thing for you. You're not going to be spending any additional money. So we click on that, and then on the right-hand side, you can actually see how much money, how many views, and all of that good stuff. So on the right-hand side, it says we would get between 30 and 200 views. We would get between 100 and 360 impressions, and then the average cost per view would be 10 cents. What you'd want to do is you'd want to play with this just a little bit. It says try increasing it to 70 cents. If we increase this to 70 cents, you're probably going to get about 5 or 6 plays per day. And if you take a look, it's going to get between 60 and 310 views, between 540 and 1,500 views. The average cost per view is going to be about 36 cents, but you can see it is possible. What you want to make sure that you do is go out and figure out what's going to work best for your customers. Is the placement going to work better, or are the keywords going to work better? Because in my opinion, keywords work a little bit better because you're not locked in. If you do placement, your ads will only show up where you place them. But if you do keywords, this will net every video that is relevant to that keyword. For example, if let's say someone that has over 1 million subscribers uploads a brand new video on Bluehost today, and you didn't add them to the placements, then your ad isn't going to show up in front of that video. However, if you do a keyword where how to create a blog, there's a potential that your ad will show up on brand new videos, and that's going to actually be a little bit better, and I think it will help you make a little bit more money. Now that you know how to promote your affiliate links with YouTube ads, click the first link in the description for my #1 recommended way to start a full-time income online. When you click that first link, you'll be taken to a free training where you'll learn how to get started step by step. Click the first link in the description or go to alstongodbold.com/start. Watch these videos next for more tips and tricks to make money online. Also, check out my website, alstongodbold.com, for even more tips, tricks, and tactics to make money online. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and share this video with 5 of your friends.